Environment. The environment enters the mind through sense receptors. This data of environment is stored in memory. The mind consults this memory and acts. Outcome of the act as experience is again stored in memory or updated. The process continues till the death or end. Wisdom is blurred by these individual or personal experiences or memory. So long ego mode is operational, memory overrides the wisdom. It is not that memory is bad or not required. It is very much required for working of a human being. Memory which is not required is which is related to the personal ego. Ego is a false self which clouds the true self. Anything attached to ego is bad. The mind operates or interprets with reference to words, numbers, pictures and sound. It cannot go beyond them. Individual taking the meaning out of words, numbers, pictures and sound easily fall prey to them. Life is much beyond above these words, numbers, pictures and sound. As we all know that our physical eyes see between the range of 400 nanometer to 750 nanometers, and this is a small part of the full spectrum. Similarly, we use mind till words, numbers, pictures and sound, which is only a small part of the whole, and we agree or disagree on basis of these. Our arguments are limited. This is the reason that the life as whole cannot be explained by using these. We have to go beyond words, numbers, pictures and sound to understand the life completely. Words, numbers, pictures and sound can only be pointers. They only indicate till some extent. If we switch on the television, we find n numbers of gurus talking on life, then why the transformation is not happening? What is missing? Majority are not serious. They consider these discourses as an entertainment. Moreover, what they have for understanding is a mind who is interpreting in terms of individual experiences operating under ego mode. Pleasure enters from the environment. Our mind controls our body, for mind body is the tool. It uses it. It forces the body to engage in pleasure. A time comes that the body becomes old, but the mind thirst for pleasure remains. The day mind gets realization that it is damaging its tool for pleasure, the thirst for pleasure reduces. The pleasure through environment enters our head and then we run after pleasure. Once it is tasted, then we want to have more of this. This is how normally the net of physical traps us. Surprisingly, we get carried away in this net. We seldom try to come out of this net. There is a race for this net, and a person who is trapped in more nets is considered superior by those who have less nets. You have only one girlfriend, I have 5 girlfriends. You went to Nepal, I have gone to Switzerland. Today the world is full of learned fools. The evaluation of man is done by his belongings, his position, his money and his looks. Honestly, rich is one who is at peace. Peace is dependent upon your reactions to the things. The less is the reaction, more is the peace. Do we have those eyes that can see and monitor the activities of mind? Iron cuts iron. Similarly, mind sees mind when the awakening happens. And when you are awakened, your inner journey starts. No one in the world, including your close ones, can travel or perform this journey on your behalf. You are your own driver and you have to select the direction yourself. Many first aids are available to give temporary reliefs Like if someone fires you or abuses you, you can count to 10 and take deep breaths so that the tide is over. Normally, if a person is of gentle nature, for him or her, the challenges are more. In school, in college, in office, in bus, you will face people with loose temper. You should not acknowledge them as they are sick people with contagious infections. Usually, when a normal person meets a person with loose temper, the infection of loose temper enters the normal person and the normal person becomes a loose tempered. If you are awakened, then you have wisdom. You can save yourself from the infection. Environment affects the mind of a human being. A child who grows up in a healthy environment develops into a good personality as an adult. Exceptions are there, but we are talking about in general. This is the reason that all parents want their children study in premium schools and universities so that they become a good citizen of the country and contribute to the society. Bad environment affects the growth of a child and many become drug addicts, alcoholic or criminals. They further contaminate the society and bring negativity to the world. Every government effort is that the environment should be good, but due to unemployment, overpopulation, poverty, progress is not up to the mark. Many non-government organizations and trusts also operate for cleansing the environment, but their numbers in comparison to growing population is meager. If every citizen of country takes the pledge to contribute to the upliftment of the environment, then surely this world will become a healthy world.